Guys, I've said this before and I want to say it again. I got to say this up front. Number one, if you like the weekly Street Fighter streams, support them. What I mean by that is there's other games I could be playing right now, new releases that people want to see. And I could easily say, okay, Street Fighter's on hiatus. Personally, I don't want to do that, and I'm sticking with Street Fighter, but it has to remain a supportive stream. It can't be a stream that's the slowest stream of the week for me, okay? That's number one. Number two, the responsibility of support should not be on one or two people. You know, Jax, when he's around, he's a very generous person, and he always contributes to the Street Fighter streams. It shouldn't be Jax Raxor $50 tip, and that's all we get tonight. Like, that's ridiculous. This isn't a Jax Raxor Street Fighter stream, you know? This is for everyone. So if you like the fact that I'm keeping this in the rotation and you like seeing it every Friday night, please support it. If not, it may be taken out of the rotation so that I can focus on the other new releases that people will support and come out for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that the attendance isn't good on the Street Fighter streams. It is, but we got to have consistent support too, okay?
All right, what's up, boys and girls? This is just a quick video to put out after I heard what he said last night. I'm still working on 7 years of slander, so I'll probably put out some smaller videos here and there. Shout out to Hate Army Watch for that clip. So, you know, heard him essentially holding the game hostage, holding Street Fighter hostage. You know, where have we heard this before? Direct quote, "The responsibility of support should not be on one or two people," unquote. Well, gee, Phil, where have we heard this fucking story before as well? Quote, "Jax is a very generous person and he always contributes to the Street Fighter streams," unquote. Phil, the last time I checked, Jax worked in a fucking call center as a customer service representative. A couple of months ago, he said he was saving for a car and couldn't afford it yet. And this was after donating $1,000 to you. You know, you make roughly $10K a month and claim you can barely make ends meet. If you know someone is in a much worse position than you, how the fuck can you accept that much money from them? And by the way, I'll have an updated end of year total on Jax in a couple of months. Believe that shit. And I absolutely guarantee it will be around $10,000 from this guy alone this year. And again, works as a fucking customer service rep in a call center, can't afford a car, saving for a car, etc., etc. I mean, whatever. You know, the other fucked up part is that he knows Jax loves those Street Fighter streams, and he's crying for more support. Jax clearly isn't mentally stable. So what do you think he's going to do the next week and the week after that? Man, it takes 2 seconds to think this stuff through. But Chicken Little here can't help himself. But when I saw this clip from Hate Army, I immediately remembered where I heard this bullshit before, and, well, let's listen to the next clip.
Half this stuff 2-3 streams ago, you know? But, please, if you like this content, please support it, all right? I don't think, the point I'm trying to make is, I don't think it's fair to leave, like, the responsibility of support on, like, one person. Right now, it really is Patriarchy who's here every time for Danganronpa to support the content. And I don't want it to just be, oh, it's always Patriarchy, you know? That shouldn't be it, really, honestly. So, if you like it, please support it. Thank you, and I'm sorry I had to do a little spiel here at the end of the video, but I felt this was a good time, especially because it was a slower night. And now I'm going to be playing more of this more often, all right? So there's a good reason to support it. I'm going to keep pushing forward in it more often, all right? Okay, guys? All right, so thank you very much. Thank you, everyone who was here, who chilled, who added to the stream, whether it was a contribution or you were just here for fun conversation or whatever. I appreciate that. Until next time, which will just be in a couple days, all right? Cool. Thank you very much. Okay, guys. All right, so that is it for tonight's stream. We saved.
All right, shout out to Ann Leap for that clip. That was from June 26th of this year. And direct quote, "I don't think it's fair to leave the responsibility of support on one person," unquote. Now, it's like a broken fucking record, man. If you don't think it's fair to leave the support on one person, then why do you accept it from that same one person every time? It's like he has half of it figured out, and he's trying to be this morally good person, but his greed and addiction just takes over, and he doesn't care about that person being financially responsible. Yeah, it's just amazing how he can flip-flop like that in a 30-second span. But like I said, as soon as I fucking heard that clip from Hate Army last night, I immediately knew. Same bullshit over and over again. So it got me thinking about responsibility of support on one person on PigPigGo and what I could find. Now, I couldn't come up with anything specific to it, so I searched financial responsibility, and I only got a couple of results, but they were fucking gems. And I figured we listen to them. Let's see what the first one is.
Okay. Shout out to Random Ghost, who tipped me $1. He said, it makes me sad. You know, a few things. He basically saying Project 7, KO Gaming, DSP Tries It, all kind of being retired. And he says, all because of trolls, or because, you know, now there's no way to really make monetary gain from these things anymore. Can't you do it for fun? For the people who'd watch for fun. Why does it come to money? Because Random Ghost, we live on planet Earth in a realm called reality. We don't live in an alternate dimension where I don't have bills to pay and I don't have to worry about financial responsibility. I'm a 36-year-old adult who has to worry about the reality of life. I can't just sit here and throw up my arms and say, oh, well, I just won't pay my bills today because I want to do stuff for fun. That's not how life works, Random Ghost, and I've already told you this before. Sadly, that's just it, you know. I do this for a living, and I love doing it. I love doing my hobby as a job, but when you do something for a job, you have to make intelligent decisions in order to stay afloat. And for me, I can't continue to do things that aren't going to make sense. No, I cannot make highly edited, stylized, professional-style reviews on KO Gaming when every time I upload a video to KO Gaming, it's demonetized because YouTube blacklisted the channel. No, I can't keep doing DSP Tries It when the money that the video makes doesn't even cover the item I'm reviewing. It's that simple. You know, I do plenty of things for fun. So what I need to do is I need to choose the things that I can do for fun that will also be profitable so I could keep doing things and having fun. Or else this whole thing ends. If I just do whatever I want willy-nilly and I don't care about money, guess what? This all goes away. No more streams, no more YouTube. It all just dies out because that's reality. And I don't want that to happen. I'm pretty sure those of you who are fans of mine don't want that to happen either, right? Okay. Shout out to Jenkins Jinkies, who subscribed to the channel for the 6th month in a row. Thank you, Jenkins Jinkies, for the resub. I do appreciate that very much. Okay. All right, guys. Actually, we went up a couple subs here on.
All right. Shout out to Jenkins Jinkies there. Now, I'm sure some of you know that's a Chris Chan reference. And if I ever do start making other videos, you know, I'd be open to making a Chris Chan video just to start off with and see how many people take interest in it. And, you know, just because I know a lot of the lore, mainly from, I wasn't around his stuff when he was going through it, but thanks to Geno Samuel and all the fucking videos he put out, I'm not a Christorian, but I know a lot of the fucking lore up to a certain point. So I'd be open to making a Chris Chan video at some point. But anyways, let's go back to the beginning of it. He talks about Project 7 and KO Gaming and DSP Tries It were all retired because of either trolls or monetary reasons. Then he comes out and says he's a 36-year-old adult and he can't just say, quote, oh, well, I just won't pay my bills today because I want to do stuff for fun. That's not how life works, unquote. Now, isn't that Shawn Michaels? You bankrupt piece of shit. This clown literally went bankrupt because of mobile games, fast food, and gin. I love it. I love it. And he can't say then he says he can't do DSP Tries It because the item he's reviewing costs more than he would make off of the video. Let me ask you a question then, DSP. Why do you do DSP Tries It, Feasting with the King during your stupid ass fundraisers? His fundraisers are to make money. But yet he takes an hour at least to order some stupid fucking meal, eat like a pig in front of a camera, and then complain about the food. After he already stuffed his fat fucking face. You know, do you see how this shit doesn't make sense? He doesn't do DSP Tries It because he's fucking lazy and doesn't want to edit the videos, plain and simple. But yeah, I got a kick out of him saying he's a mature adult and he can't just pay his bills today. And then a year later, he fucking declares bankruptcy and just tells the people in Connecticut, fuck you in that condo, blah, blah, blah. So let's go on to the next clip that I heard under financial responsibility. And this one was probably even fucking better. Let's see what we got.
Yellow Dubber says it's good to hear that Kat has a job she enjoys, and it's nice to see you guys dividing the responsibility with the bills, etc. Yes, it's nice. It is. It's really nice. You know, we're finally getting to a point where responsibilities are shared. You know, financial responsibility, both that and chores and stuff. Everything that needs to get done is being split nicely, evenly, fairly, and I couldn't be happier, quite honestly. I just hope I can keep it up. That's what I'm nervous about, you know, the rest of this year with taxes and everything. I want to stay here. I want this to continue, and right now I'm really nervous. So we're going to have to see how the year goes.
All right, so that was from May 4th, 2018. And some dumb fuck says that, quote, "It's good to hear Ket has a job she enjoys, and it's nice to see you guys dividing the responsibility with the bills, etc., unquote." And dumb fuck here says, quote, "Yes, it's nice. It is. It's really nice. You know, we're finally getting to a point where responsibilities are shared. Yeah, you know, financial responsibility, both that and chores and stuff. Everything that needs to get done is being split nicely, evenly, fairly, and I couldn't be happier, quite honestly," unquote. Chicken Little then fucking makes another appearance and says that he's nervous for the rest of the year with taxes and everything, blah, blah, blah. But why would you be nervous if she has a nice job that she enjoys and finances are being split evenly, you lying ass fuck? And of course it gets revealed she's working part-time at a grocery store and he declares bankruptcy the next year. You see how he does this shit? You know, day to day, it just goes over everybody's head because we hear it so much. But when you go back and do the research, it's so fucking shitty how long this guy's been running this scam, man. Piece of fucking trash. Anyways, the next clip is something I stumbled on, which came up under financial responsibility for some reason. And as some of you know, I'm a sports guy. I'm a fucking sports fan. I'm actually watching the Mavericks game right now. They're fucking sucking right now. But it came up under financial responsibility, and he was playing NBA, I think it was 2K16. Now, I used to play NBA 2K on a top tier level, so this clip is near and dear to me. When I saw the game, I don't play it anymore, but I used to play fucking on a top tier level, and I was really, really good at it. And what I saw during this clip, it gave me a good laugh, but it also offended me greatly, and, well, you'll get a chuckle out of it. Let's see what happened.
With bats and
Johnson
shit.
is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Jody Meeks. Then there's Jackson. And it's Pachulia in at the center, locking down the middle.
Ah!
No excuse there for missing that.
What the hell?
Being freed up.
Oops.
Great pick.
That was completely a mistake. I hit the wrong button, I guess.
Got the look they wanted, and
Fuck.
Really, I like the movement and communication there.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Detroit.
Whoops.
Spencer Dinwiddie comes just 5 to shoot. Johnson gets the bucket.
Oh, 3. Great.
Now, Freak. Pass to Smart. He kicks to Lee. Free throw line jump shot. Can't
And
get
Lee
it to
sucks.
go.
Can't
And
even make a
Detroit
simple
the other
shot.
way now. They are coming off.
He's so terrible at everything he does, man. And then this sorry motherfucker has the nerve to say another player sucks because they can't make a simple shot. I'm sorry, but didn't you just launch a basketball 94 feet with one hand? Probably hit a small child in the 10th fucking row. But somebody else sucks for missing a shot. Jesus, man. Anyways, I just came upon that clip and didn't have anything to do with it, but I just fucking got a kick out of it. So, give a couple of shout outs and then we're going to watch one last video that you're also going to get a kick out of, I promise. But let me give a quick shout out to Damien. There was no message with his tip that he sent me, but, you know, thank you for thinking enough of me, myself, and the videos to show support, brother. Thank you. Big Darian, he said he's been subbed since To Catch a Paid Pig Part 3, and that he can't make a lot of the premieres due to work, but to keep the content up, And I appreciate it. I appreciate the support, homie. And I'm not stopping or slowing down anytime soon. And by the way, I'm gonna have we're gonna do a special episode of To Catch a Paid Pig, a Halloween version. So, anyways, the next tip shout out will tell you a little more, but I'm planning on doing a To Catch a Paid Pig Halloween edition. So be on the lookout for that. And then finally, GAT sent me an honorary 1651 in tribute to DSP, and he had tipped recently and asked if I could live stream DSP's Halloween stream. Now, I originally thought he mentioned the infamous Tevin and Cat Halloween stream, but with this tip, he told me he meant this year's Halloween stream, if I could live stream it. And I'll think about it, man. I don't really want to restream him at all because fucking it's extremely boring. And I don't want to take anything away from Dark Dave either. I'm very loyal to DDM and, you know, to that whole crew. So, and I'm also sure there's going to be a bunch of people restreaming him that night anyway. So I'm really not sure, but maybe we can watch some of the highlights or the lowlights together after the fact. Maybe. Now, he also asked about doing an invasion that night on DSP's stream. Now, that I'm open to. I was already talking recently about an invasion. But Halloween night sounds like a good idea. And we can even make Halloween style names and whatnot. You know, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Halloween night invasion on his fucking stream. I think it'd be hilarious. But whatever. Let me know what y'all think. It also gives everyone more time to get their accounts ready and get around the 24-hour sub rule. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. But thank you again, GAT, for the tip, homie. Thank you for the support. And I'll think about that Halloween live stream. I really will think about it. So, finally, we get to something I saw recently. And shout out to Dooley710 who brought this to my attention. Apparently, somebody sent a message into one of Perry's live streams and included a clip of a video where I played Ricky Horny as a surprise at the end of the video. And Perry was so offended by seeing the DSP and Hitler picture side by side. It fucking cracked me up, man. And God bless Anleet for restreaming Perry that day. So I was able to find the clip. And this is how we're going to end the video. And watch Perry's face when he's trying to figure out why DSP, Hitler, and Ricky Horny are all on his stream at the same time. God bless whoever sent this into Perry. But you don't have to waste money doing that, man. I got a fucking kick out of it, but you don't have to do that, brother. Unfortunately, the song didn't play. But Ann stepped up and put it on for a little bit. Another thing I noticed is all the fucking chaos going on, dear it, man. And this is why it gives me a hesitancy to live stream. You know, I don't want it to turn into a jumbled mess, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, let's go ahead and play the clip, and I will talk to y'all very, very soon. Thank you for riding with me, and as always, a fucking go.
It's my dad's birthday.
Oh my god.
He's a big fan and a Navy vet. Could you wish him a happy birthday? He's known as Brig Captain Hugh Janus.
Captain Hugh Janus. Happy birthday, Hugh. Thank you for supporting us. It looked like
if you're not a Ricky Horny fan, go ahead and tune out now.
Yes.
Outside of that, we get to listen to some Ricky Horny to go out. Ricky is always horny, and he never stops. I will talk to y'all in a couple of days with the next video. Let's fucking go.
Look at this. He's a racist.
Oh no.
How dare you even try to put that on my stream?
It's okay. It's okay. I'll finish it out for us.
DSP, you could totally have this Ricky Horny scumbag. I don't want him around my stream at all. Take him, use him, and you deserve each other. Dirtbags. Thank you for subscribing. I don't want to thank you, but thank you for subscribing.
Hey there, who said about the Twitch hack? I'm sorry to hear about that. Congrats to Tommy, great success after that.
That's very nice of you. Thank got no problems with Tom. Tom and I work together